everyone! Today we're going on a journey into the world of behavior change. Ever wonder why we make certain choices? Well, sometimes we're pushed and sometimes we're pulled. It's called the push and pull factors. It is one of the frameworks of the behavioral change model.
Exactly, and today we're going to focus on the push factor. So push factor is a factor within a community or environment that motivates people to move away, quit, or even leave their current home.
Basically, it's the internal factors that push you to do something different. In this case, it's used to influence people to leave the old behavior and adopt the new ones.
Yep, think of it as a gentle nudge to guide people in the right direction.
Very true! And within the push factor, we're going to explore two cool concepts, the nudge theory and the Mindspace framework. And trust me, it's way more fun than it sounds.
The nudge theory originated in the United States through the work of Professor Richard Fuller. It was introduced to Britain in 2008 when David Cameron expressed an interest in the theory.
Let's kick things off with nudge theory. Imagine you're in a cafe and you've got a choice between this mouth-watering cake or this healthy salad.
Definitely the cake, right?
But what if the cafe made the salad more appealing? For example, it's placed at eye level, or there's a sign like saying, "Oh, this salad can help you live longer." Suddenly, the salad will look more appealing.
And what about this? In Sweden, they turn ordinary stairs into a piano. Every step they make makes a musical note. This fun nudge led more people to take the stairs than the escalator.
And that's what we call a nudge, a small change in the environment that gently encourage better choices without taking away anyone's freedom.
Exactly. Nudges are all subtle changes that makes better choices more likely.
Now let's dive into the Mindspace framework. This is a super cool tool developed by behavioral scientists to help governments and organizations encourage positive change.
Let's talk about Mindspace. Mindspace is like a cheat sheet for understanding human behavior. There are 9 elements. Each one influences how people think and act. Let's break them down one by one.
First up, messengers. Who delivers the message matters. We are more likely to listen to people that we trust. For example, a friend, a doctor, or even a celebrity.
Yep, imagine if you're at work. If your favorite colleague tells you about a new project, you're probably way more excited than if it's a random email from somebody you don't know.
Incentives are huge. People are motivated when they know what's in it for them. For example, getting a reward because they eat healthy food, or knowing they'll avoid a loss if they act quickly.
That is why stores always highlight deals and limited time offer. They know that people respond to incentives. I mean, you wouldn't want to miss a sale, right?
Norms are all about what others are doing. Humans are social creatures. We tend to follow the crowd. If everyone around you throws the trash in the bin, we will do that too.
Exactly. If you see all of your friends wearing seatbelts, you're more likely to buckle up too. Is the power of social media.
Most people stick with the default option. That's why companies often set default for things like organ donation or energy-saving light bulbs.
Yes, let's talk about the opt-out approach to organ donations. In countries with an opt-out system, you're considered an organ donor unless you say otherwise.
Right, so by making organ donation a default, it means that it encourages people to participate and they also have the freedom to opt out.
That's the power of defaults. Organizations can create new defaults in public policy that become the new normal. Salience means grabbing attention. People are drawn to what stands out, whether it's a bright color, a catchy headline, or a unique image.
Yep, that is why advertisers use bold and eye-catching designs. You are more likely to notice and remember something that is visually striking.
Next up is priming. This is about using subtle cues to prepare people for making a certain choice. These cues or primes could be words, sound, smell, or sound Just like showing fit people in the gym, you are more likely to work out harder.
Yeah, or playing an upbeat music in the store to make you feel happier and shop longer. Priming really gets people in the right mood without them even realizing it.
Affect means considering emotions. We are more likely to act when we feel like something has made us feel a certain way, whether it is happy, inspired, or even a little scared.
Ever cried on a sad commercial? That's because emotions stick with us, and they can influence the way we make decisions afterward.
When we make public promises, we're more likely to stick with them. That's commitment. When we tell our friends we're going to start running every week, we're more likely to do it.
And businesses know this too. They encourage people to sign up a public commitment, like signing up for a gym membership or pledging to donate a charity.
Ego is about aligning decisions with your own self-identity, so they act in ways that boost their self-confidence.
Exactly. If you see yourself as a smart student, you're more likely to study hard because it reinforces your positive self-image.
So, just to recap, the Mindspace framework is all about the subtle nudges to shape behavior. It's by the use of messenger, incentives, norms, default, salience, priming, affect, commitment, and ego. You can encourage people to do positive change without forcing anyone.
And the best part, you can apply it in real life, whether it's getting people to eat healthier, save more, or even just take the stairs instead of the escalator.
Let's talk about how we can apply the Mindspace tools in the real-world case of public policy, which is creating safer communities. One of the cases is reducing gang violence in Glasgow, Scotland.
Scotland wants to tackle the seen as normal gang violence or culture. To change the behaviors of the gang members, they took advantage of the power of social norms and messengers.
It's really smart. They asked the most respected gang members to attend a forum with the victims and relatives of gang members that will share the impact of gang violence based on their experience.
This way, they can make the respected gang member rethink his actions and influence other gang members to stop the violence.
In this case, the messenger is the respected gang member, which has a greater influence towards the whole group. It has been proven that people will respond better to authority figures or those who they have a good relationship with.
While the norms is how the gang members can be easily influenced by the new behavior or actions from their leader. This creates a new norm in the group that they adapt.
Exactly. Do you get it now? So go out there and nudge the world. Remember, small changes can lead to big results, and you've got the power to make it happen.
Go out there and nudge the world with the Mindspace.